All right. Gunz N Pieller, episode 8. We've been out for a little bit. You got
Yeah.
You got sick. Oh.
Yeah. I'm better now.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to go.
Are you feeling inspired and stuff?
Yeah. Like a new energy's starting to brew. I've been playing a lot of VR lately.
Because you were sick or just because you want to?
Just because I want to.
Man, you're a lucky man.
Yeah. I've been doing, should I tell you about Saints and Sinners, Walking Dead?
Mm-hmm.
Saints and Sinners. Great game.
Yeah.
Great VR game.
Yeah.
It's on Oculus Rift and through Steam VR. It's not for the Quest, but I have it. I can play it through Oculus Link. The
Really?
Link cable, yeah.
My goodness.
Dude, it's amazing. It reminds me of like Fallout-esque type mechanics. Like it's more like RPG. Like you can interact with people. You can tell them. You can like. It gives you like choices throughout the game.
Really?
Yeah, and
But it's in VR.
It's in VR.
Graphics are good.
Great graphics. Probably the best graphics I've seen in VR. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I came from PS4 to Quest, and now I'm doing PC VR.
Yeah.
Which is the best. Like you,
Oh my God.
I mean, that you can infinitely upgrade too. Like I can get a new graphics card and like even boost it even further.
Future proof.
Well, it's not. Well, kind of, yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're willing to spend the money.
And you are, my friend.
Yes.
You are. Don't be bashful.
So let me tell you some cool things about it. So you have a backpack that you have an inventory system. And one of the ways you level up in the game is looting. So you're constantly looting through drawers. You're getting down. You're
Getting down and dirty.
so cool. Like you're opening cabinets, finding stuff, put it in your backpack, and it tells you what materials are in each object. Like you'll pick up like a book, like a telephone, a keyboard set.
Do you have a room mapped out for this, or how are you doing it?
What do you mean? Oh, how am I doing the VR? Yeah, it's in my office.
You're tethered?
I am tethered, yeah.
Okay.
I'm tethered to the PC, which isn't... Tethered is kind of annoying that I've been doing it, but I kind of got used to it.
Yeah.
Because I was used to being untethered, playing just the Quest games, and now that I'm tethered again, I'm like, ugh.
So you can't get it for the Quest untethered?
No, it's not for the Quest untethered. Yet, I think they're making a version... a downgraded graphical version for the Quest, I think.
So which one would you rather play?
That's a tough one, because there's a lot of cross games. There's a lot of games that I could get for... Well, there's a lot of cross-buy games. You can get it for the Quest, and it comes with the Rift, too. So I could play the PC version of it. But then you're tethered. So it's like... I don't know. It's like, do you value graphics more? Or do you value the being free more? So certain games I think certain games it makes sense to be free. Like when you're doing a boxing game, like the Thrill of the Fight game we played, that you definitely want to be untethered.
Yeah.
A game like Beat Saber or something like where you're moving around, you want to be untethered. And graphics aren't an issue. But a game like Walking Dead or Half-Life Alyx where the graphics are the best, if you had a choice of downgrading the graphics versus playing it tethered, I think I'd pick tethered just because of the quality difference you get. So,
man, it'd be nice if you could get that quality untethered.
I think it's coming. I think in a year or two, I honestly think PSVR 2 is going to be untethered. And that's going to have the same graphical capability, at least at first, as PC. So... I think it's coming. I think we're in a transitional period.
Well, did you hear the news about PS5 that they're having the price?
Oh, they're having trouble figuring out if it needs to be $450.
Well, it costs $450 to make.
Yeah, or are they going to charge $450 to break even, or are they going to round it up to $5?
Well, they said they're probably going to. It's what they should do is $470, but they'll probably round up. So it looks like a normal pricing.
Do you think they're going to do $5?
I think it's gonna be $5. I think it's gonna be $4.99.
You think that's gonna be too much for people? I'm talking.
Yes,
yeah,
but not.
So they gotta be careful, because if it's too much, and Xbox comes in and theirs is only 400, that's gonna,
Yeah.
But they have such a dominance, though, I think, right now.
It's gonna take a lot for people who are already PlayStation 4 to switch over to Xbox.
I mean, I came from. Well, I went from PS2 to the 360 to PS4,
Right.
so I kind of went back and forth. Where I think a lot of people do like to stay with their.
Well, the PS4 version, there was a lot of switchover.
Was there?
Yeah. It wasn't just you. It was PS4 sold a lot more copies than Xbox.
Because Xbox is they had an issue at launch with like they bundled Kinect with it, and then they had
exactly
they which people didn't really want, and
Yeah,
then
it
they
brought the price up.
and then they originally had that you had to have something with the disc. Like you had to have the disc. Oh, you needed to be connected to the internet at all times or something. There was something. Remember that?
it was a long time ago.
There was something like where you had to be on the internet in order to play any game or something, and people didn't like that. Like it was like an authentication thing or something.
Just speaking from someone I have an Xbox upstairs and a PlayStation 4 down here.
Yeah.
What I found with up there was there's not as many games. There's so many.
There's a lot of exclusives.
Many exclusives where it's like I felt very empty as far as my library.
Oh, so this is not.
Weird.
I think PS4 has a pretty big indie scene too. A lot of indie games, and exclusives, like you said.
So I just felt like, man, I can't get all these games that are coming out.
There's nothing for Xbox that like, oh man, I need to have an Xbox for.
Well, like Gears of War came out, but then I played that. It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing amazing.
No, it wasn't amazing.
So the next
Xbox,
they're gonna have to come up with some like great exclusives. That's like the name of the game. There, getting the exclusives to
make the best games.
Yeah.
See a lot. I don't know.
And they don't want anything to do with VR, which is which is weird because Windows VR, like PC VR is thriving, but then in the Xbox, which is also Microsoft, like you think they would kind of carry that over, but they said they don't. They said VR's too what is it, too like
isolating.
Yeah, isolating is the word, yeah. So I don't know.
Boy, that's interesting.
But dude, Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, great game. Reminds me of Fallout a lot. Like a miniature. It doesn't have the scope of a Fallout game. It's not like a 100-hour type game. Yeah. But so far, great. The inventory, the crafting. One of the cool things too is like when you get injured, you have like bandage tape and you're just like wrapping your arm. Yeah. And just like that stuff is just like cool. It's like, and you can pick up almost anything and just like throw it and like
get at it.
And just killing the zombies. You're just like grabbing their head and you're like,
oh.
And you get one of those big barbed wire bat type things like Lucille from Walking Dead. You have that and you can use that.
Yeah.
It's pretty gruesome.
Well, it's right up in your face, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're going and it's like blood everywhere.
VR is great for a zombie game. Yeah. Because you really want to feel like you're in there.
Yeah. Oh, and it's scary because you can't be out too late too. You have a watch.
Yeah.
And if you're out too late, swarms of zombies. You have to get back to you have like a base camp.
What do you do there at night when you're
in base camp?
Yeah.
You're crafting and then you sleep till the next day.
Nice.
And you have a radio there, so you're constantly contacting people and stuff through the radio. And they're like you're talking to them and they're giving you missions and stuff, and there's a lot of choices in the game so far, but I don't even know how far I am into the game, so far it's been great.
You ever cry at night?
Never.
Okay.
Never cried at night.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds great. I'm gonna give you that right off the bat.
Thank you.
Secondly, it's good to have you back. I thought a couple of us guys thought you were missing for good. We thought you died, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man. No.
Because you weren't texting either.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't
like,
text people when I'm not feeling good.
Yeah.
Just like
You want to be alone?
recover and then get back at it.
Like, kind of like, what kind of animal do you think you become when you get sick?
Kind of like a raccoon.
Yes.
Kind of like
Yeah.
scurry into like a hole.
Yeah.
Scurry into like some kind of shelter.
A dark hole.
Yeah.
And then it maybe like
Then they make noises.
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
What are the noises for?
helping me soothe my
Soul.
soul.
What kind of medicines do you put in your body when you're feeling sick?
Ooh, medicines.
Yeah.
Ibuprofen
Oh, yes. What does that do to you?
numbs me out.
Oh my God.
I don't know. What does that do to you?
It just numbs you, mellows you out maybe. Let's
Yeah.
talk. Let's say that maybe. What else?
You know what? There's not a lot of good medicines for nausea. There's nothing that just cures it.
Tell me about this.
Because I was actually at the doctor back when I was sick the other time.
Yeah?
And they prescribed me this like nausea medicine because like, you know, I was nauseous and took it. It didn't do anything.
And you said, doctor, what is this for?
Yeah. That's like, why are you prescribing me something that's not even working?
So you mean for the pain of diarrhea in general?
No, it's for nausea. Just making you less nauseous.
Not wanting to throw up.
Yeah. And nausea is like a thing that's very uncomfortable. It's less like,
Yeah.
you think they'd be able to fix that? Like they'd be able to like hide that part of, I mean, maybe they could prescribe something more. I don't even know why you need to prescribe something like that. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes people just get nauseous and there's nothing you can really do.
It's not the worst pain. It's not really a pain, nausea.
It's not a pain, but if you have it, it is almost painful. Like,
You get scared.
well, it's just like, yeah, it's like you want to throw up, but you don't.
Just throw up, man.
You just want to get it all out.
You can just put your fingers down your throat.
Oh, God.
And just make yourself throw up.
Yes, you could. So,
But we're going to have to wrap this up here. We're running a little bit low on time.
wow, that was quick.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Probably film a couple here.
So we're doing these little quick episodes.
Little quick episodes. Clean. Real.
Precise.
Precise.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I like, maybe next time we talk a little bit more about getting sick and what kind of medicines we put in our bodies.
Yeah.
And what do they do to us deep down inside.
Sounds depressing.
Yeah, I want to get I want to have a depressing episode.
Oh, God.
And I might cry a little bit.
Yeah. I might cry too.
But we have a date with either Wendy's or Chuck E. Cheese or something.
Yeah, we'll go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Maybe we'll go to Chuck E.
That
Cheese.
sounds creepy. Maybe we shouldn't go to Chuck E.
Yeah, let's not go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Let's just do Wendy's.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
So let's end it there. I think this is episode 8.
I think it is. Well, Joe, shout out to Joe. He was asking where is episode 8, and I said,
There you go.
It's coming.
All right, Joe.
This is
Episode
for
8.
you.
This is for you. Gunz N Pieller, stay crispy.
Stay crispy.